Nagabenta ki khubor ba man kasni pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kublai pi baro kini kilong ki khubor bam takasni. Hadian baka kurim umintri rangba ke jila Meghalaya but President Kari Jaga National People Party NPP u Conrad ke sangma. Baka labam smai kum kari rukat MLA bapura ula pentikana baka numdan ganu ke jingpen bet thmai kasan hima sima jong ke jila. Namarba ke parti jong u kadang yai beteng benya trailang bar ke Meghalaya Democratic Alliance MDA jongka ki parlok bea trailang na kabenta ke jingshong shngan ba ke jingkiu jong ke sarkar haba pentip syakilat pathai kubor usang maula penpau halor ke jinglong scam jong ke NPP de ke baong hoon its ngokmen shibun ba ke NPP menta ke dan life arngut ki MLA kani gadi ka maujam ke ba kongsan ka we ke bangimpat ji nadu gisngi jongka APHLC Ula pengsan ni kejing angnut jong ka kinhun sunrom na ka benta ka jing yatli ba ka jing shong shngat. Kum ka seng kum ka kinhun sunrom bar kum ka sarkar ngitmu ban pha e ka khubor ka babha kasan prathai ka long ka bathamai bar ka bajliu ndai ka jing shong shngan ka jing shanya ba ka jing shanya ki long ki ba kongsan. Wala rangidon ki number ndai dang yaine ha ki parlok ba yatrelang jongi kani ka jing shania markliang ka panti kanai ka jing shong shngan ka baslem bar ka roi ka par jong ka jilla Meghalaya kumta kam don jingkali ban penbet mai ula ong kindon ki jing pher jing mun henrei ka jing kular lang jongi ka long na ka banta ka jing roi jing par jong ka jilla baro ka we alor ka jing pen he mentri usang ma ula pen shai ba kam don ka nu ka jing pen bon na kinong thau an ke NPP ban pen bon mentri Ki MLA jongi ki sngows kem ha ka jing batha jong ka sarkar wat la ka la bandan ka jing kwa ban khambun ki mentri henrengi dei ban perkhat e ka san perthei ka bakham he jong ka Meghalaya ula
from your partner for realignment.
First of all, I would like to take this opportunity officially to thank the people of Gambigri constituency for their support and vote of confidence in the recent by-elections in Gambigri. As I had mentioned earlier, that this constituency may be one of the more tougher constituencies for us, especially in the Karo Hills region, because in the last 4 elections we have never won this constituency, and we have always been in number 3 position. So it was a very tough election, and but I'm thankful to everybody for having worked for us to win this by-election, and we got support from all quarters. Number 2, regarding the issue of the numbers, yes, we are very happy that the National People's Party today has 32 MLAs, and as mentioned correctly, that it is only after APHLC that this number by a political party has come. So we're very thankful, and we would like to thank God, and we would like to thank the people for this confidence that they've shown on us. Number 3, we have been very clear from day one that as a party, as a coalition, and as Chief Minister, we are here to send a positive message to the people of the state. Yes, politics is complicated. It is very dynamic, and there are many factors and a lot of pressure that comes on us. But in the long run, I think the message of stability, the message of trust, and the message of confidence is important in politics also. And therefore, in spite of the fact that we have numbers, we are sticking with our partners. We have shown our confidence in them. They have shown their confidence in us. And we would like to see that we work in the long run for the stability of the state and overall economic growth of the state. And therefore, there's no question of any realignment or anything like that. Yes, there could be challenges within the coalition. There could be differences among political parties. We may not agree on everything that we would like to do, but that's the nature of coalition, and that's the nature of politics. But at the end, what we all agree on is that we should work together with full commitment for the overall development of what we try to do as a coalition. And I would like to once again reiterate that our full support as well as our full confidence and question of realignment is not there, and all the partners are with us and we'll continue to work together.
Sir, in Garo Hills, the number.
Our MLAs, of course, are very happy with the results. There is no such pressure on me. Our MLAs have shown confidence in the government, and none of them have ever mentioned this to us. But of course, they would like to see that more ministers would be there. But we have to keep the larger picture of the larger politics of the state in mind. It is not about Garo Hills region, Khasi region or Jaintia Hills region. It's about the state of Meghalaya, and it is to see that we move in a balanced way and carry everybody along. And when it comes to the local MLAs and their issues, we are very, very particular to ensure that we give a lot of attention to the issues that are raised by the MLAs and try to resolve them. So we have seen that there is a sense of satisfaction, but of course there'll always be a desire and a demand. But none of them has mentioned that to me openly. But as I said, I've seen that they have full trust and confidence in the government and in the leadership, and we will continue to work together in the large interest of the state.
Sir, for 15 years, sir, for 15 years, not
to win the election. What do you say?
I'm sorry?
The opponents allege that the NPP used money power to win the election. Your response?
This election was more to do with development, and the people of the constituency have for a long time not got the development that they deserved. If you have ever visited the interiors of Gambhigri, you will see that it is one of the more underdeveloped constituencies, and I don't blame anybody. Something that is entirely up to the committee. It is not for me to say. It's a committee that was formed by the government of India, and therefore it is at their level. As I've been mentioning from day one, that this is an autonomous body which is completely controlled, or you can say connected with the center, and therefore state government does not normally intervene into the day-to-day functioning since it's a central university. But whenever asked for any advice or whenever asked for any support, we have always done our best to do that. Even earlier, when this issue had just started off, through different multiple channels, individuals and stakeholders, I was asked to speak to Delhi, and I did that. And based on those communications and multiple conversations with the central ministry, we were able to then come to this point where inquiry committee was put up. So we have done our part. We will continue to do our part. What is important for us is not about any particular issue as such, but larger interest of the students of NEHU is what is important for us. So we would like to see that things stabilize. We'd like to see that the students' lives are not affected, the students' careers are not affected, and their education is not affected. And that's what larger interest. And so wherever our inputs and our information and our role is required, we'll be happy to be there to support in the larger interest of the students. So try to ensure that we are balanced in how we work. We never try to be selective. But obviously, when it comes to work and development, you require a team, you require coordination, and being in the government, being the MLA of the ruling or of the NPP, then there's a very strong connection with the ministers and the chief minister, and that's a natural process, and that's why we see that we're sitting together almost every day discussing about the different issues and concerns. We have close to 7,000 villages. We have close to 4,000 polling stations and 60 constituencies. So obviously it's not easy for chief minister or ministers to individually go and check everything, and that's why we require the coordination of the MLAs. So yes, I'm hopeful that with the coordination, help and support of all the MLAs, we should be able to help. We may not be able to change everything, but you've seen in the last many years a lot of development and a lot of investments have been made at the grassroots level. Much more needs to be done, and we will do our best to ensure that we're able to uplift the livelihood, infrastructure and overall development at the rural and grassroots level.
Sir, for last 15 years, North Karachi